What's up, fellow Lumineers? I know. Where have you been? Life happens, so took a little break. But just like Ursula, I have returned. Now, fortunately, I'm not here to ruin everyone's day. Or maybe I am. Who knows? We'll see how this news plays out. But it's been about a week since Disney Lorcana had hosted their first ever Lorecast. I was super excited to watch it, and I'm so glad that they involved the community and brought out the Illumineers. And I couldn't think of a better choice for it. And as I'd mentioned, it's been about a week, so there's been plenty of stuff being dropped about this new set. Let's kind of go over what's been talked about, what's being discussed, and we also have comprehensive rules to cover. So first off, let's just get straight to the point. Let's talk about the new set, URSULAS RETURN. Now, Ursula hasn't really gone anywhere, but is anyone really surprised that she's the main villain for this? As far as release dates go and prices, well, everything's still going to be the same. We're still looking at hobby stores and Disney parks first. That's going to be May 17th, and then followed up by the retailers like Walmart, Target, and DisneyStore.com. That'll be May 31st. Looking at what's being released, it's pretty standard. Booster boxes, starter decks, we're also going to get blister packs at some of the stores, playmats, and card sleeves. But one of the things I'm most excited about is that any card now is available for the art for playmats or the card sleeves. This set, we're getting Rapunzel and Giant Tink as playmats, and honestly, that's huge. I'm going to go ahead and find myself one of these Giant Tink mats. I'm a big fan of the art style, and now that I can actually have it as a mat, I'm going for that. They're also doing this for the sleeves as well. We're getting Genie and Snow White. I believe both of these are from set 2. But if you are wondering, they did announce from this point on, the playmats and the card sleeves are going to be from any card throughout the entire game, not just the set. Now, I know I just casually mentioned booster boxes and starter decks, but peep the starter deck. We're getting Encanto. And yes, we do talk about Bruno. Next thing we're going to cover here is something I'm actually really looking forward to. I know everyone plays TCGs, you think Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, Magic, and you're always playing against someone else. But Ravensburger went ahead and decided to make a co-op mode for Lorcana, and this looked like it's going to be a lot of fun. So let's take a look here at Disney Lorcana, Illumineers Quest, Deep Trouble. If you're wondering what this is a cooperative game that Ravensburger made for Disney Lorcana, and looking at it, looks like it's you. Taking a quick look at it, it looks like it could be you or up to 4 players playing against Ursula. Ursula has her own special deck of characters, while you guys have to bring your own decks, all from cards Lorcana. I don't think there's any restrictions or ban lists, but I'm sure that'll be revealed later on. What I think is pretty cool is that there's difficulty levels, so if you want to play it super easy and just casually flow through it, or if you want a real challenge, you can set that up. And then there's a nice little prize at the end too. I know it says once you defeat Ursula, you could open it up, but I mean, people are going to open that up anyways. I mean, if you're going to stick to it, more power to you. I'm not going to lie, I can't hold myself back. I'm going to want to see what's in there. Looking at these art cards, how they all got like little tentacle designs around it, especially that Sorcerer Mickey. Man, that looks so cool. I don't think I'll be able to hold myself back from opening up that pack, see what's inside of it. Now, honestly, I think this is a great addition to the game. I'm not just saying that because there's cool art cards and more for me to collect. It's more or less just because I rarely find time to go to my local shops and play in any of the OP programs. This is something that I'm going to buy and try and get my wife to play with me. I know she's not big into TCGs or anything like that, but hey, you know what? This might be a great way to start it. She's a big Disney fan like me, and maybe this can start her journey into Disney Lorcana. We'll see. Well, that kind of covers everything that's coming with set 4, Ursula's Return. They did drop a bunch of cards. I'd go over each one individually, but I mean, at this point, I'm sure you've already seen all of them. You've probably gone on to Lorcania or Mushu's report, or you just found the spoilers that they posted. One thing that I'm definitely not going to skip over, because this needs to be addressed, is the Lorcana Challenge. So during the Lorecast, they announced the Lorcana Challenge. They initially only had 2 dates posted, but shortly after they posted on Twitter for all 6 events. And honestly, this is exciting. I'm not much of a competitive player. I rarely even make it to the OPs. I just sit here and collect the cards, but this is something that I'm interested in just because of the sweet cards that they announced. Now, this is something that I'll probably go in and get some meta net deck of Ruby Amethyst or something, or I might just continue building up my Broom deck and see if that goes anywhere. But here's a list of all the dates of the challenges. Now, this is similar to how Pokemon or Magic have their circuits. This one's being held officially by Ravensburger. And like they said, there are no cash prizes for these tournaments. Instead, they're giving us these full art cards that look dope. I don't see myself making it far in these tournaments at all. I'd be surprised if I even get past round 1. Actually, scratch that. I'll be surprised if I even win a game. But, you know, these cards make it worth it. I definitely want to get to that Cinderella. I mean, already the card art in set 2 was so dope for Cinderella. And now the fact they made it a full art and it's got foil and I just can't get over how beautiful this card looks. But before we keep straying off, let's get back to the dates. If you're looking to participate in any of these, I know Atlanta had already gone on sale and it had sold out almost immediately. I remember seeing posts, people were upset and annoyed. I mean, they cap it at 512, but Ravensburger, I'm sure, was expecting it because as soon as tickets sold out, they posted, hey, we're looking at expanding the player count. So if you are going to try and get to Atlanta, that is May 25th and 26th. Chicago is going to be shortly after, Fort Worth, Toronto. You can see all the dates here. Las Vegas is the only one that's really close to me, so I'll probably be shooting for that. If I get a ticket, awesome. If I get to play, even better. And if I win a game, I'll be happy. I still get to walk out of here with the sweet Dragonfire card. And I mean, as much as I'm going to try, I don't expect much out of it. For everyone that's participating, you'll still get a full art card of Dragonfire. For top 64, you'll be getting Let It Go. Top 32 is going to get Cinderella. And while this is what I'm looking for, I know I'm not going to land it. I'm already planning to shell out some cash on this. Top 16 players get the Rapunzel. For top 8, they're going to be getting a Rapunzel playmat. The playmat looks pretty cool. It's got this challenge icon up here in the top right, and honestly, that's pretty unique. Already it's a Rapunzel playmat that doesn't exist out there, but then add that little challenge logo. It's a nice little touch. Top 4 players get a serialized gold Mickey. I know here in the picture it's all blurred out. In the Lorecast, they did say it was going to be Mickey Brave Little Tailor, and they did mention it was also going to be serialized, so that's really dope. Those are probably going to be a pretty penny, but those are also something that you definitely want. Last thing I'm going to touch here is the comprehensive rules. Ravensburger dropped these yesterday on their website and posted on Twitter. Kind of just like a, hey, heads up, take a look at these. And honestly, everyone's been waiting for these. And now since they've announced the challenge, I'm sure they had to put this out. The comprehensive rule book is 26 pages of just super detailed notes. Honestly, I started reading it and then I got bored. I'll probably go back and just pick at it every now and then, but honestly, for those diehards, this is going to be perfect for you, especially if you're competing in the challenge. I do remember hearing someone state that there's going to be a judge program that they'll be starting. Now, I can't remember who talked about it, if it was on the Citizens Lorcana podcast or B Squared or even on John T's page, The Inkwell. Someone had mentioned that there is going to be a judge program coming, and that's something that I haven't been able to find anything on, and honestly, I haven't dug too deep into it because I have no interest in it. But if you are looking to it, it sounds like Ravensburger is going to start having an official judges program, which you can sign up for and start judging at your local OPs or eventually make your way to these challenges, I believe. Well, hopefully they put out an official announcement, get an easy link, and get everyone started. Well, as always, thanks for stopping by and hanging out. I know it's been a while. I'm glad to be back. Hope you guys are too. For everyone that's going to these challenges, good luck, and I'll see you in the next one.